the very last video that we're going to do. High five! Oh yeah! So here's the deal. I started with a question way back in video 1, which I still recommend watching, and then followed by video 2 before you watch video 3. But if you want to skip them, I'll just recap. It basically says I have 12 coins consisting of quarters and dimes. I have $1.50 using quarters and dimes. And what I did was, through lots of manipulation, I've rewritten the two equations to look like this. X plus y equals 12, where x is, thanks my dear, x are my quarters, and y are my dimes. Now, if I was smart, which I kind of am, I would rewrite this. Maybe I will do this. I'm going to rewrite this as this. 5q plus 2d equals 30. And I'm going to say the quarters plus the dimes equals 12. Now, what I normally do is, normally I draw a picture. Quite honestly, maybe I should. Maybe I will. No, I'm not going to. Normally I draw a picture. And the reason why I draw a picture is because when you draw a picture, it actually becomes really, really, really obvious as to what has to happen. But what I want to do is I want to eliminate one variable, all right? So I'm going to look and I say, well, I can change 1 quarter into 5 quarters very easily. I just multiply everything by 5. And I can change 1 dime into 2 dimes very easily. I just have to multiply everything by 2. Because 2 is smaller than 5, I'm going to try to get rid of my dimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the top equation alone, but I'm going to multiply the second equation by a -2. And you're going to see why in 1 second. The first thing I do is I rewrite my top equation. 5 quarters plus 2 dimes equals 30. Now, I have to distribute. -2 times q is -2q. -2 times d is -2d. And -2 times 12 is -24. By the way, this is really, really good math. I really, really enjoy this stuff. So you're welcome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, 5 quarters minus 2 quarters leaves me with 3 quarters. 2 dimes minus 2 dimes minus 2 dimes is 0 dimes. I have no more dimes left, which is great. 30 minus 24 leaves me with 6. So now I just simply have to divide by 3, because I don't want 3 quarters, I just want 1 quarter. I want to know how many quarters do I have. Well, when I divide by 3, I get 6 divided by 3 is 2. And now I know that I have 2 quarters. Now, like I said before, if I go back, hey, where are you going? If I go back to this, quarters plus dimes equals 12, and I just found out that quarters equals 2, 2 plus d equals 12, I'm now going to subtract by 2, and that will tell me that I have 10 dimes. Now, that's great. That means my answer is 2, 10, because my quarters were my x values, and my dimes were my y values, right? Now, if you're very, very clever and you have plenty of time and you want to double check, which I highly recommend, go on back to the very, very, very start where we said 5 quarters plus 2 dimes equals 30, and then plug in. So, I'm going to say 5 times 2, and if you're not sure where that 2 is, it's because that was our solution. 5 times 2 plus 2 times 10 equals 30, and let's make sure that's correct. I get 10 plus 20 equals 30. Is that true? Oh yes, 30 equals 30. Yes, we are awesome. We are the best, right, Phoebes?
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, that's how you do it. So what you have to do is the key, the crux of this, the entire problem is to, no, it's not to listen to Daddy. It's to eliminate one variable. And like I said, here's what I noticed. I can make a 1D into a 2D very easily, but it has to be the opposite sign because you want them to add to 0. And that's what happened here. That's why I multiplied by the -2. So if I had something like 3x minus 4y equals 8, and then I had 2x plus 2y equals 12, you can see here I would just need to multiply everything by a +2 this time, because that would give me 3x minus 4y equals 8, this would give me 4x plus 4y equals a 24. And remember, you have to distribute to everything. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want you to notice here it had to be a negative 2 because the signs were the same. Here, because the signs were opposite already, you can just multiply by a positive, and those will go out. By the way, this one will work, but it'll be very, very, very messy. Ugh, I don't want to do that. I will. Divide by 7. X equals 4 and 4/7, and then I had to go and find the corresponding y value. All right, I have a calculator right next to me, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, sure. Oh, no, I'm not going to do it. All right, and that's it. Enjoy.